Hello traders, and welcome to our brand new ExoCharts Desktop Pro series. Now, over the course of the next few weeks, we are going to be releasing a series of videos that is going to teach you absolutely everything you need to know to get started with using ExoCharts in your trading. Okay, we are going to teach you about the various chart types that you can see in front of you here, from your TPO and market profile charts to your footprint charts to your volume profiles. We're going to show you how you can integrate external platforms such as TradingView and Trading Light directly into this software, and even how you can take trades from your exchange directly off of ExoCharts. So gone are the days where you would have needed to have multiple browsers open, flicking through tabs and doing all of that kind of stuff. You can get all the information that you need, you can have all of your ideas, and you can trade all from one place now. It really is an incredibly powerful piece of software, and it's something that I thoroughly recommend anyone that trades Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, they need to learn how to use. Okay, so please do hit that like button, hit subscribe so you'll be notified of all the additional videos within this series. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Right, so step one is pretty self-explanatory. In order to start using ExoCharts, you must first register with them and download the software. So easiest way to do that, exocharts.com. Okay, exocharts.com. It will take you to this website, which is the web-based version of Exo, and it will give you a big pop-up down there in the right hand corner where my head is, that says offline mode. To enable live data, please click here to log in. Click it. Then you go register new account, fill in your details, do the usual, and then once you have done that, you can log into your account, which I will just do here using my account. Once you are back in, of course, it takes you back to this page. Click on profile. And then from there, you obviously need to choose the version that you want to get. So the price for ExoCharts for 1 month is 28 euros. This will give you access to the desktop version as well, because it is currently in the testing phase. The other thing that I do need to mention is we will be giving away free memberships with this video series. So make sure you join our Discord group, make sure you subscribe to these videos, and you will find ways in which you could win a free ExoCharts membership as well. So that's a pretty nice little thing to keep watching. Okay, and I'll just link you to the Discord in just a second. Of course, once you have paid, you click on Desktop Pro. It'll be up here in the corner or here, right? So click on Desktop Pro. This will give you all of the various software. So whether you're on Windows or you're on Mac, you can download the software, copy your token. You can't see my token because it's my token, not your token, but copy your token, and then that will give you access to the desktop version. Once you have that, obviously just load up the software and you're ready to go, basically. What I mentioned about the free stuff. So if you go to tauruscrypto.com, again, linked in the description below and up there in the top of this video, then if you do scroll down here, then you can access our free Discord community. So click here on connect. That will take you through to our Discord, and then you can find out all the information about the giveaways that we will be doing. Of course, if you are forgetting how to get to the ExoCharts website, if you do continue to scroll down, we do have a link to ExoCharts down here, and if you click on this link, then it will take you to exactly the same page. Now I'm obviously logged in, so this is showing my account and my my TPO market profile chart on here at the moment, but of course it's the same step as I just showed you a minute ago. So yeah, that's how you set up an account. And let's start talking about how, once you have the account, you can start using it. Cool, so yeah, once Exo is loaded, which only takes a few seconds, it will take you to your default workspace. Now, this is the one that I use for my video content. So if you're looking at, if you've seen any of my live streams and stuff, I have a setup that's kind of like this. Each of these templates that you see here are going to be publicly available on the Discord. So again, another reason to join the Discord. You will be able to access these templates, and we'll go over what they are in just a second. But of course, when you do load up Exo as standard, it will give you an empty workspace. So what I'm just going to do now is just quickly go on to create a new workspace. This is going to lose the one that I'm on, and it will take you through to this view here. So Of course, the easiest way to start setting this up is, first of all, you'll just need to load up a chart. So you have the three options here of chart, DOM, and web. So chart is just what you were seeing a minute ago. DOM is the depth of market. So this is basically the live kind of feed of all the trades and all the data coming in from the market on the order book and trades that have been taken at market. And then web, which is a web integration where you can load things like TradingView, Trading Light, in Silico Terminal, TRDR, all sorts of other stuff. So we'll go through those in just a second. So let's just start here with the chart option. Now, you click on chart and then it says please select instrument or template. So just in the top corner, this is very small, but just in this top corner you can see here you have the little show templates folder. Now the public ones that I have shared are these four that are just here. So what we're going to start off doing is let's have a look at a TPO template. Okay, so this is our Torus Simple TPO desktop. If you go click load full, then this will process this and you will be able to see the TPO template in here. Now we'll go through the mechanics of this and how you use this template in the next videos. I do have a video already on how to use TPO charts. Again, I can link that. But for now, we'll go through that in a further video on this. So we'll do a separate video on how to use each of these templates. So that gets you your first little view. The second thing you can do, okay, so this just is all on one screen. If you click the little plus icon here in the corner, is this like slightly obscured from your view? Let me just bring this in a tiny bit here. That's better. Okay, so you can see the little plus button just here. So if you click on that little plus button, it says add tab, and then you can do the same thing again. So click on chart, you click on the folder, and then you go to the Torus public folder, which you'll be able to download, obviously. And let's go next. Let's load up our bid ask tracker. So that is the one that you see moving around a lot. So this is our bid ask tracker just here. On this, you have your open interest, you have your CVD, you have a nice volume profile on the side, and this is default is set to 30 minutes on here. So once again, you can see that we have our first tab here, which is our TPO. Our second tab here, which is our bid ask tracker. Now the cool thing about this is what you can do is you can just click and drag. So because at the moment this is two separate tabs, you don't really want to be flicking between them all the time. So what you can do here, click and drag, and then you can choose where you want it on your within EXO itself. So let's shift this over and put this on the right hand side. So you just release the click and then you can see that it split it automatically into these two templates. Once again, what you can then do is add another tab. So add another tab here, click on chart, and let's load the third one that we were showing you, which was Torus Public. Let's go back onto this and let's add on our volume profile. Okay, so let's load in the volume profile chart. And what you can see here is the chart that gives us where we are looking for our daily volume profile. We're looking for our naked points of control. We're looking for all of those kind of things. Once again, click and drag. And then for myself, I keep this down here in this bottom little pane down here. So again, you can just, once you've got that, click it and drag it wherever you want. And that will set you up with a new tab down here on the bottom. The other thing that you can do as well, if you were to, again, if you have multiple screens, what you can do as another example, let's go to add tab, click on chart, go back onto here, and let's go down here, go back to Torus Public. What's the one we haven't used? Trend Rev. So let's load full Trend Rev. And then what you can do, if you do click this and you drag it completely off of the screen, so you can't see it, but what it does is it gives you a sibling chart that you can then use. So this will open it up basically in a second window. So if I go on to display capture here, you can see our sibling window that's just appeared. So here it is by again, I'll just remove this, click close window, click on the plus, go on to here, load in our Torus Public. Let's go to our Trend Rev chart, load it up in full. You drag it completely off of the screen and then it brings you up this little sibling thing, so you can have that on a different window if you would like to do that kind of thing. I've just lost it. Let's bring it back up. Just bring it back up here, and again you can just drag that over to another window and you can change the shape of it, and you can do the same stuff, right? You can add another tab onto this, and once you go back on here you can go let's add another TPO or something, or do that again, and it's very much the same thing. Okay, so you can split this and drag it around, have it on another window. So yeah, kind of, again, fairly self-explanatory that. I'll just close this down and we'll go back onto our usual view here, which is just what you are seeing, just as the window itself. The other really cool thing about EXO is, again, you don't just have these templates available. So this is kind of the main EXO chart stuff. And this is what you can load in, but then you do have these other options such as the DOM. So this is your depth of market. Once again, I do have a free template available for this. So if you do click on DOM, same thing here. You do have these different DOM templates that you can load in. So we're going to use the Torus simple DOM and we're going to load that. And then what you can see here is your depth of market. This is all the trades coming in. So you can see here that we've had 25,000 contracts just bought at market at 42,389. You can see here is your order book. And what I tend to do is just drag that all the way over to the left hand side here. You can see where it will, to the right hand side here, and you can see how that will split it once again. So if you do have a nice wide screen, that I do have, much wider than you can currently see on here, but if you do have a nice wide screen, then you'll be able to set it up a little bit like this, and then you can have all your various tabs and everything on there. Very simply, if you want to lose one of these tabs, just click the X and it will go back to whatever view you want. Or if you did want to have various tabs open on the same window, so again, let's just load in the bid ask tracker, and you just want something that you can flick between, then you can do that. Okay, so the third thing that you can do, so we've just done the templates and the DOM, is we have web integration on EXO as well. So let me just make this a little bit bigger. Let's actually lose these. We can keep the DOM there, we can shift that over to the side, again, just click and drag, nice and easy. And then we can add a web browser as well. So this gives you these options. So you can load up your EXO web charts. So if you do have certain templates that don't translate well onto desktop, or you've got some old chart templates on EXO web, you can load that straight in. You can load in Silico terminal, which is, again, we will cover this in a further video. This is how you can trade directly on EXO charts. So you can connect via API onto your exchange, such as Bybit, and trade directly from in Silico terminal. But what we'll have a look right now at is TradingView. Okay, so you can go on here, load up your TradingView accounts. Now, obviously I am logged in on TradingView, so this is my account. This is the lovely trade I got earlier on today at 44,100. Again, updated the crew early on this morning. We did have our this was our key resistance, and what has price done? We have come down here and we're at the lows of the range. So you can do that. You can load on TradingView once again, flick between these. You can move that wherever you want it to be, and then you can have your various views like so on here. Let's load another web thing, okay, and we can show you the other stuff that it can do. So once again, click the little plus button, click on web, and then let's load in Trading Light. So Trading Light, again, another one that I do use. You go onto here, you sign in the usual way. Obviously, TradingView, you'd need to log in order to get the chart. If you're not logged in, then it will just take you through to the normal TradingView account. And but yeah, on Trading Light it's much the same. So I can just click sign in, that already knows me, and then I can go on to open chart, and you can see Trading Light on here as well, which is pretty cool. The other nice thing I just do there, just as reflex, you have the little here, if you go fill doc, you can see it again. Hopefully you can see that here. It's the little square button that's at the top right hand corner, right next to that plus. You can go to fill the chart, and then you can minimize that back down to click restore, which is like two arrows pointing in at each other to restore that. And you can do this the same on any of these tabs. Okay, so hopefully that again is, well, yeah, that's how you load up your various templates, and how you can start to set yourself up with a really nice workspace. So again, you can split this and you can move this stuff around. And again, if you're kind of messing stuff up, then just simply close the tab, and you can start again with the view that you want, and start adding in new tabs again, however you would like to do them. So the same kind of process, right? Let's just load this back on and split it and put it over here, and then yeah, you get the idea. So yeah, once you found a workspace that you like and you've got to grips with everything, and you kind of figured out a nice little layout that you like to use, what you can do is just very simply click on Workspace up here on the top menu. So if you do click on Workspace, you go to Manage Workspaces, and then you can just give it a name. So we can go Exo Video Template, and then save new. So what happens then is this will save your Exo Video Template workspace, and then you can find here you have your various workspaces that you can use. So again, I can go back on here. I will go back to my Taurus main template, which is the one that you probably see me using a lot during the live streams and such. And then I can, yeah, you have all the various different workspaces that you have loaded in. So again, we have one here that's a little bit of a bigger view than you can see right now. This has trading light loaded in, and so on. The other thing I did want to mention, the one other thing that we do often use on here is AgriTrade. So again, if you want to use AgriTrade, and again, it's the same with any of these. If you use TRDR, if you use these CoinLise and Glassnode and stuff, then then you can do the same thing. But on AgriTrade, this is basically your, what I like to use it for is the very low time frame stuff, being able to see the trades coming in. Again, we do have templates for AgriTrade available on our public Discord. So if you would like to take advantage of being able to use these kind of templates and understand what they mean, then please do join our Discord. And yeah, that you can find more information then. But that's going to conclude it for this video. Basically, we just want to go through the setup and everything and how to get it all set up. What we will do on the next video is to go through each of these. So we will be going through the TPO charts, we'll be going through the footprint charts, and different ways in which you can set those up for different ways of customizing them. How to kind of troubleshoot any issues that you may find with this, and also to go through the theory. So if you're looking at a TPO chart here, and we do expand this, this has gone way too big. Let's just bring this in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Then yeah, all the theory on the initial balance, which you can see here, your point of control, and just how you can set these charts up to make the most out of the data that is available to you. We will be going over that in future videos. So for now, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was useful to everyone, and yeah, do stay tuned for further videos to come over the next couple of weeks. Cheers. Yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.